Yeah, it was tough, but it's over with. It's a little bit bittersweet.
I think the space will fill up pretty fast.
A lot of ups and downs in there.
It also can be kind of worn more casually.
Hello, I'm a fan of you from France.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's cold as hell in my apartment. It's like an older building, and my heat doesn't really keep up with the super cold for some reason.
I got like one lap. I feel good for like, you know, I don't feel terrible all the time, but I feel good. Watch, I'll have like the worst workout of my life.
What do you got on the docket today?
4 by mile at 525, or let me just make sure that's right. 4 by mile, 528, 4 by 200 at 30. Yeah, that's chill. Solo Bola, Sean's got some Achilles problems going on, so next race is the half, pacing clay, and then Cherry Blossom 10 a month after, April 6th. Are so weird. You like spend all this energy to do the 200 and it doesn't feel like that hard, and then you finish and it feels like it hits you all at once.
What's the purpose of you doing the 2 days now? Just
faster. I think it's like 4 by mile, 4 by 400 in the morning today, and then 12 by 40-second hills at like 10 and a half speed, 10 incline. So those chew you up a little bit, but I'm sure they serve a purpose. Get faster, get stronger. Training for faster stuff now anyway.
See
What do you have today?
just easy.
Easy?
Easy.
Okay.
Going hard tomorrow. Hey,
And then Cherry Blossom 10 I'll race.
Fine.
So that's fun.
Sweet. Oh, you have a time goal for that?
54 high or low 55, hopefully. We'll see. I don't know. I ran 56 like 40 last year, so I feel like that should be doable.
That's a huge mark. Yeah.
But again, if it's like rainy or windy, or you never know. You know.
Yeah. I mean, DC weather in the spring. Right?
Yeah,
That's
no,
what
I
do.
know. The past 2 times I've run it, it's been good, but I'm just one of these years we'll get crushed. So
Hey,
it's all good.
I mean, very excited for you.
Good to see you.
You're crushing workouts.
Yeah, thank you, man.
so you track workout normally, then what, lift 4 days a week?
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. It being 4 times a week, you have some flexibility, but not that much flexibility. Wednesday, probably not gonna go to the gym, like I got 13. Saturday, I guess I could go. Sunday, long run, probably not going after that.
And it looks a little more natural at least. Especially like right here.
So pretty much all of February, we were packing up the warehouse to ship to our 3PL, going in there, skewing everything, packing up all the materials to be included into shipping boxes. Essentially everything in the warehouse had to go somewhere. So it was a pretty tough month because, I mean, we really didn't get a lot done on the business side of things because we were in there pretty much every day till late at night, just doing kind of like physical labor, manual labor. On Friday, the end of February 28th, a cargo shipping container was dropped off We loaded everything onto the shipping container, and then a truck driver drove it, 30 minutes away to somewhere in Jersey, loaded it onto a rail train. That rail train will then go to St. Louis, where another truck will pick it up and deliver it to the 3PL tomorrow. So pretty quick turnaround. And now it's just kind of catching up on everything that we missed from February, as well as, setting up all the back end stuff to help facilitate the 3PL.
It was kind of like a mixture of the skewing of the stuff, realizing how much shit you accumulate over like 4-year period, and trying to get rid of it, sell it, or just like figure all that stuff out on the fly under a time crunch. Today's a big day for me, Sean, Minted New York in general. We signed a lease on a warehouse space. For a first warehouse, I guess it's as good as it can get. It's been over a year of just living in essentially a makeshift warehouse in our apartment, but that's all part of it. Made some progress. Turning off the lights for one last time. Sean and Clay are laughing at me.
Crazy how blue it is.
You need to take a photo of that
Yeah.
and not send them.
Well, the file they're gonna get is like as accurate as possible.
You need to
It's just, like, before we make a choice, I feel like we should be seeing this like as close to the final. We had our first release of some of the new winter stuff, like the thermal, and it was all received super well. First, thank you for the response. Super helpful going forward with future products, knowing, what sort of fits, fabrics and everything is working for you guys running, training, etc. One highlight was the thermal. Everyone seemed to really like it. I know it's a fan favorite in the office as well. In the future, we're definitely gonna bring this back. Obviously, small tweaks, I know a couple people were asking for thumb holes, which is funny because that was originally in the design, but we ended up scrapping it. But that's definitely something we'll bring back. And then obviously just colors. We're trying to build, a set of core pieces that we can continue to bring back every season. Different colors, different graphics, different materials, logo applications, all that sort of stuff. I guess we'll kind of go through the new stuff. So we have these t-shirts coming out shortly for what we're labeling as a spring release. So you can kind of see, especially up in the light, this is the Cirrus mesh. So it's a super featherweight t-shirt. I unfortunately haven't been able to run in it yet, but Marcus and Sean have done plenty of training runs at both, long run, easy run, as well as track workout. That's kind of how going forward we're testing out all of our products. So uses the old Running Man logo, and a lot of the colors from this collection was originally labeled stealth, just kind of looking at the more industrial energy creations. So in this case, it was more planes, jets, all that sort of stuff. So this vintage indigo-y color is all from the B2, the stealth bomber. So it's got this muted indigo blue with the super silver reflective hits. So if you go and look at one of those planes, you'll kind of see that reference. Two colorways, black with blacked out light reflective accents. And then it's got the electric blue stitch details from obviously the electric blue that we've been using. So the next piece that I know Sean specifically has been teasing a ton and wearing a ton is this lino cotton bilayer shirt. So it's made of a super broken in linen cotton, so you can still perform, and it has a lot of breathing capabilities, but it also can be kind of worn more casually. And then we did a metallic graphic of our new M logo on the back, and yeah, Really excited for this one to come out. Also really excited to get one in my size as well. Bringing back the vintage indigo color, we have the all-season performance top. So this is kind of like, don't want to say midweight, but don't want to say lightweight. Just something that's going to be comfortable and, you know, accessible at any time of the year, whether it be like a colder morning or like Sean and Marcus have both worn it in some deeper winter runs. So Marcus talked about this, but we were messing around a lot with watch slits, just making it easy, especially when it's colder outside. You don't want that wind touching your skin at all. This was my first piece I'd ever worked on performance-wise. I'd never designed performance clothes, and the first sample came together glued together, so there was no stitches at all. That was the first production I had ever tried to do with running clothes, and there's like bonded seams which have kind of stayed. I think this piece specifically, to first glance, you know, it's just like a long sleeve shirt, but there's a ton of learning that went along, specifically on the production side, and about, you know, some things haven't happened before because it's simply like a technical hindrance. So a good learning experience. And then we also have the completely blacked out one with the darker logo hits. Also with this quote unquote core collection, that's what it first started as. We wanted to introduce some women's pieces as well. We also just have like a, don't want to say race tank, but just like a, yeah, just a lightweight women's singlet, just small M logo and small word mark between the spine. We have just like our core like hoodies and core sweatpants. So just finally introducing our logo onto some of these products that customers are more familiar with. So this is kind of like our hoodie that we've used in the past, and then just introducing the logo. Super soft. And we've got gray, black, and then we brought a little more saturated blue into it instead of continuing to use the vintage indigo. And then the sweats, super heavyweight, super comfortable, just very reliable, especially now that it's getting nice out and we're not in the warehouse anymore. The air smells a little fresher outside, I can't lie. Now that is never happening again. It wasn't the best time. I have a lot of respect for warehouse workers. I could not imagine doing that all the time. And the couple periods where we had week-long releases, or especially these past 2 weeks, packing everything up, I wouldn't say it was the most fun thing. So I think I'll probably stick to designing for sure in the future. I thought I was a handyman from school and making stuff and all that, but you put me there, I'm like a fish out of water. I was tripping over things all the time. I couldn't use the pallet jack.
What?
Hello, I'm a fan of you from France.
Oh, hell yeah. You're here visiting?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. What's your name?
Paul.
Marcus. Nice to meet you.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. That you look good.
Yeah.
I want my
No,
bag.
you're almost as tall as me.
Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. Yeah.
Close.
Shorter.
I got the 1-inch boots on. Yeah, it was nice to meet you guys.
Thank you very
Take
much.
care.
I just need it to be less stark.
Yeah.
All's quiet in the office. Just wash my face, brush my teeth. I'm going to bed. I have no idea what this looks like because I'm filming it with my phone. But going to bed. It's 9:03. Sleep and recovery is super important. I think it's one of the most important things that I emphasize. And so I'm going to sleep.